All right, got Dexter out for our second hike. Let's see how we do. Got him on flexi. Pork treats, freeze dried. Hopefully he'll eat these. So last time we came out here, we passed a guy. He had a pretty good reaction. I do hope we pass somebody today. Normally at this time of day, there's not a lot of people out here, but I'll get to kind of use us moving past other people as kind of a gauge on how he feels. So that'll be pretty cool. Took off prong collar for the decompression walk. I've got him on a flat collar that I just took off of my personal dog because I want him to be comfortable and I don't want him to accidentally like pop himself when he's being curious. So we'll see what happens. Right now I'm just gonna let him enjoy sniffing and doing whatever the heck he wants to do. I've got a video I'm trying to upload of our first garage session yesterday, but yeah, he didn't the video wouldn't work. It was like upside down, so I got to try and fix it through some video editing app. Oh, we got people coming, so this will be a good one. They got a dog too, so we're gonna creep. I don't want to give him too much right here. Let's see how we do here. It's a pretty good distance. I think he'll do okay. Good. He saw him, took off. Good job, buddy. That's pretty good. So we had two people and a dog right there. He saw them and was like, eh. So another part of the reason that I give him the space to lead the walk is because if he knows that he's in control of the walk, he also knows if he sees a trigger, he can choose to just avoid it and he can trust that I will follow him. See what I mean? So when you give a dog control, you allow them to comfortably navigate a stressful situation like seeing two strangers and a dog walking past us. When I got him on day one, this is day 3 by the way, when I got him on day 1, anybody he sees, it's on. He's barking, he's going crazy. Now, if we would have passed them, yeah, he probably would have exploded. There's no doubt about that. So dogs, they have like they've got like a specific awareness bubble around their body. For him, you know, something at that tree, that may be where he gets set off. I might be able to actually see that in the other video that I uploaded of our last hike. But I can use that as a gauge on how to control him whenever other people are walking. And so if I know that he blows up whenever somebody's at that tree right there, if I can find an egress route, I might just take that, you know, or try and once I find something he likes, I can distract him while the trigger passes. Oh shoot, we got a whole bunch of bikes coming. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. There we go. Hey. Good, so he's choosing to take off this way. So, believe it or not, I'm just gonna follow him out. I need to stick around. Holy shit. Retractable leash is awesome for this. Yeah, he's having a full-on flight response. That was a lot of stress for him, but he knows he has that way out and I'm trying to be as graceful as possible about him pulling me around. It's all right, buddy. I'm gonna see if I can get his spirits back up. I'm trying to pick up his poop. Hey, buddy. Shake it off. Good boy. Come here, man. Get it. Dexter, come. Sit. Hey, sit. Good. Hey, buddy. Yeah, bub. It's okay. Hold on, let me clean up your poop, dude. So that was pretty fucking cool to see. I won't lie to you. I almost got taken out by a tree, but instead of sitting and barking, he fled. He left the scene. He trusted that I would follow him, and I did. But then we got in a couple of benders, so it wasn't perfect. It wasn't a perfect escape, but I know y'all like to hate on these flexi leashes. This flexi leash just gave him the ability to choose flight versus fight. Normally he's on a shorter leash and he chooses fight because he's restricted. Pretty damn cool. Learning about it is one thing, seeing it actually happen is another. But I want him to recover from that. I think he has recovered. He's a little stressed right now, but I want him to get his nose back on the ground so that he can recover from that scary experience right there. Which he's recovering right now. He's working through it. Right? So if he fled right there, I could have ran to the van and jumped in, but he's showing me that he can work through those demons. He can battle that right now, so I'm just gonna let him. I'm not gonna baby him. I'm gonna let him cope independently. I'm gonna let him figure out how to work through some of that stress. I'm so glad I got that on camera though. That was awesome. You could tell that he wanted to bark. You could tell that he wanted to face them, and he was like, fuck it, I gotta get out of here. That was cool. So I'm giving him resilience. I'm allowing him to make decisions out here. He's a fearful dog, right? So this isn't the type of dog you can just correct really hard and then hope the reactivity goes away. I'm gonna have to build this dog's confidence up to a really, really good level. And it might take me a little bit longer. All right, I'll follow him. I would love for him to go in there and see if he wants to actually explore, but I can't force it, you know. Also, please tell me I got that on camera. Am I recording? Oh, thank you, Lord. I thought that tree was gonna fall on my head, though. That was crazy. All right, buddy, where are we going? Now, if I would have been holding constant tension on the leash and like trying to pull him back, he would have exploded. He would have gone crazy. You could see it, and I'm excited to watch. I'm excited to watch that back and watch how he processes, because it looked like his wheels were turning. It looked like he was trying to think of how can I escape this situation, and then he just booked it. So the first couple bikes, he was like, oh shit, here we go. I think the third or fourth bike, it was just too much for him. Good job, bud. Eventually, I'm going to take this dog to Mount Trashmore. I'm posting a video of Athena, the reactive pity. You can go check that out in the Athena playlist, but it's a pretty packed park. It's got lots of people runners, bikes, strollers, you name it. That'll be a really good place to take this dog so that he can, you know, explore, take in the environment, and also process people, process different things, process everything that the park provides for us. And so this isn't going to be one of those obedience cases where I'm just taking him to a bunch of places and working commands to prove his obedience. We've got bigger fish to fry with this dog. This dog actually went through a board and train with another trainer in this area. It was a company, so they have trainers under them. And they did like 2 weeks of a board and train. He's with me for at least 4. They did 2 weeks. Apparently it was like really bare obedience. And the owner just said they gave him a clicker and then didn't really teach him how to use it. And so this is not that kind of program. There will be off leash in this. I'm absolutely going to get this dog off leash because he's going to love it. He's going to love life. If I can bring him out here, he can flee if he wants to, and he can do it without taking out the trees. All right, so this is a tough one, right? We got a dog up here. I'm going to let him choose a way out right here. This is going to be a tough one. Make sure there's nobody behind me so we can have a good egress. And I'm going to get it away from him because I want him to make the decision here of what he's going to do next. Right? So I want to get out of his social bubble. Let him make a choice. Choice, bud. So we're going this way now, right? Job. Shout out to my mentor, who's a Good Boy Industries. He taught me how to walk like this. He taught me the importance of giving fearful dogs autonomy, resilience, agency, confidence. Old me would have taken this dog and just forced him to walk past in like a command and a heel. But this dog, if he's having a fear response, the last thing he wants to do is heel, especially right next to the damn trigger. Let's imagine I'm deathly afraid of snakes, and I turn the corner and there's fucking 100 of them right here, just off the side of the trail. But there's a clear path to go right through them. They're like inches from your feet. I would be terrified. And then if you grab my hand and you force me to walk through that, I would never trust you again. I would get away from you. No. If I'm with you, you're my guide, my snake guide. If I'm with you and we see a bunch of snakes off the side of the road and then we approach it and my guide is like, hey, I mean, there's a clear path. Do you want to go through? No. Hey. He's like, do you want to go through? And I'm like, no. And he's like, okay, where do you want to go? And I'm like, I'd rather go that way. And he's like, okay, let's go that way. Like, I'm going to trust that guide. I'm going to trust that person I'm with. You know what I mean? And so very often in training, dogs are getting forced to do things that give them panic attacks, that give them fear responses, and things that just completely piss the dog off. You know what I mean? So when you force your dog to do those things, you hurt your relationship. Your dog doesn't trust you as much. And then you wonder why your dog doesn't listen to you. Doesn't listen to you because he doesn't trust you. I just dropped some fucking game right there, boys. Let's go. Nice. All right, we're going this way. So we're already venturing further onto this trail. Last time I took him here, we did one loop and he was like, F this, and took me back to the van. So you can go back and watch that video if you haven't already. This time, he's starting to get a little bit more curious. He's venturing a little bit further, which is incredible. We love that. We've done some walks around my neighborhood. The first walk, we went up the block and he took me home. I honored that. Second walk, we went further. He tried taking me home. I didn't really take the bait that time. And then he started sniffing. So I just made the call. I made the decision that, like, I want to see if he can rebound from this little panic flight episode he's having. And he started sniffing again. And then I took him to a field and I got him to chase a lamb head ball. He didn't care too much about the soccer ball, but I was able to get him to do a couple chases, and then walked him back home, let him hang out in my living room for a little while, let him coexist with my wife and my son, put him to bed. He was good to go. And now he's out here. He's out here making decisions around triggers, which is awesome. Super cool. The goal with letting him lead the walk is that eventually he'll be comfortable enough to process the trigger and know that he has a way out, but choose to sit there and process the trigger. That would be awesome. I definitely think we can get there with him. Very confident. So I think hikes, I think I'm going to make this his morning routine, possibly even his evening routine, because there's so many smells out here. Like, look, a bench, he went and investigated it. Like, that's good if he gets to investigate things that are kind of weird looking. But it's rich with nature. It's not very stimulating out here, like noise-wise, right? And so I think if I can bring him out here and allow him to tap into that curiosity, he'll become way more curious. Curiosity is the bridge to play. If I can get him to play, it can make his life so much better. Give this dog purpose. This is a pretty cool little something house. It's like a historical house. Come here, buddy. I don't know if we can go in there. Hey, it's not that kind of house, bud. Hey, let's go this way. Come on. I've never actually walked over here. I've been kind of afraid of this house. Oh, that's a pretty tree. Somebody just came out of there. Surprised it didn't spook them. What kind of tree is that? Oh, you bastard. I just had like a horse fly land on my eyeball. So there's some pretty rich nature back here. And this is important too, right? Because this is an adventure. This is an adventure for both of us. I've never seen the front of that house, and I've been to this trail many times. I'm following him, and he led me to see that. Like, that's pretty cool, right? He's about to discover that there's an actual nature trail. And I'm here with him while he discovers that. I didn't discover that, not in his eyes. In his eyes, he's like, bro, look what I found. Right? That's the beauty of these kind of walks. If you have like one of those really pushy, overconfident dogs, you know, you can take more control on those walks. But this dog, he needs confidence. He needs self-esteem. God, he needs the power. He needs the power to be like, I should agree with him. You know, I need to agree with him. I need to work on my relationship with him. And when I need something out of him, he'll be more likely to do it. Because I'm not just sitting here trying to ask and pull from a relationship that doesn't exist yet. Job, bud. But there is one thing for certain. From a relationship standpoint, he's taking me on this trail right now, and it's just me and him versus the world. So he gets to see this stuff, and he's associating it with me as well. So I get brownie points. All I got to do is let him lead the way. Oh, we're speeding up. Here we go. There's a fallen log. Is this it? No. There's a fallen log. I took videos of Athena crossing that log. Excuse me. I think I'm going to upload that to YouTube as well. I'll have like the first video of me trying to get her to cross, and then the second video of her just walking across it with ease, like effortless. It was awesome. Him, that'd be pretty cool too if he could do it. See, look, boom. I was naturally I wanted to go left, but now I'm going this way. Oh, here we go. Hey, he's listening to me. Come on now. What do you smell, buddy? What do you smell, my guy? Yeah, so I think a morning and an evening routine out here would be incredible for him, at least for the first couple weeks. Middle of the day cycle between training and rest. I think that'd be good to go. I think that would be a pretty good protocol or routine for him. There's that log right there. Shit is sketch. I'm very curious. Nah, I ain't gonna try it. It's all overgrown. I'm probably gonna have to pull him out of this just because I don't want to run into anything sketch. Hey Dex, I'm gonna make a decision. Let's go this way, guy. All right, lead the way. You want to give it a shot? Dex, what is this? What's down there? You think you can do it? You're a shepherd, buddy. What if I go first? You think you can do it? I feel like he's interested in trying. You're a shepherd, bro. I know you can do it. Don't drink it. So his back legs are getting planted. He's a little nervous right here. What if I lead the way? This might be stupid. I got on my nice shoes. This feels a little bit more sketch today. I ain't gonna try it. Not today. I don't like coming in from this angle. You can go this way. It's a matter of time before I bust my ass and fall in the creek. But I don't like doing that in my running shoes. Not as much traction as my hiking shoes, obviously. What do you think, bud? This might look like just a walk, but this is training. This is something he's going to remember. There's things out here that stress him out. But during his recovery, for instance, the bikes. Also, for instance, the two dogs he saw. Like, he saw those and then went right back to exploring. So if you look in the world of behavior, you've got an event, you've got a stimuli, and then you have something following that stimuli. And if the thing following that stimuli, if he sees a person and then a bunch of good stuff happens afterwards, that's how he remembers it. No, if he sees a person and a fucking acorn falls out of the tree, and we're not an acorn, like a damn, what are those things called? Pine cone? Pine cone smacks him in the head when he's in a heightened state. That might scare the shit out of him. And he may look at people and be like, oh, here it comes, and start dipping his head. Dogs aren't that stupid, but yeah, the name of the game here is have a good time, explore. Hey! I can't wait to get him off leash. He's gonna have a lot of fun. You might be thinking, you're gonna put a fearful dog on an e-collar and have him off leash? Absolutely. Absolutely. I've never been over here. This is a pretty cool little trail. With most dogs, like, I lead the walk. Hey, what do you think, man? All right, we're going back this way now. Simple as that. Most people, they just keep going. They're like, ah, come on, come on, come on, come where I want to go, come where I want to go, come where I want to go. Sometimes you got to just agree with your dog. He knows how he feels. He knows how to cope better than I can convince him that I have the answers. I almost want to stay out of his way and let him figure stuff out. Let him go through his own series of trial and error. Think about myself in business. This is my third dog training business. I tried doing wholesaling real estate. I tried Herbalife, a couple pyramid schemes. Tried doing so many different things, trial and error. Now I'm at a point where I'd say I'm pretty confident in my ability to make money. We're booking for January. It's currently August. And it was just that trial and error. But what it did is it made me resilient. It took me a while to get here to where I'm at. Like right now, I'm trying to hire other trainers. Honestly, if I failed, if I failed this business, I would be very comfortable knowing that I can get here again. That's resilience. It's being able to bounce back. I was thinking about that earlier today. It's like, man, if I lost everything right now and I went and worked somewhere else, there's no way I could keep up with that. Like, since I've tasted this side of, you know, entrepreneurship and financial freedom that we currently have, and ever since I've tasted this, it's impossible to go back working for somebody. It's impossible to go back to my old ways. For dogs, when you build that resilience and you let them taste the other side, you build them up through their own series of trial and error. That becomes their new normal. It's going to be hard for them to go back to the old stuff. She barked at me for forever. Thanks. Here tomorrow. Yeah, we're hoofing it now, girl. Or shit, boy. I misgender dogs all the time, I'm sorry. Here we go. We're cruising. I came out here by myself once. I did not have a dog with me. Did I have a dog with me? No. What was I doing out here? I think I was just hiking by myself. It was like 7 p.m. And like, I was like on a trail way over there, and I just saw like a giant tall white figure like running this way. I was so creeped out by it. Dexter, get out of there, dude. Those will be the times where I control a dog, because I don't want him to get like some sort of bacterial infection or something crazy, intestinal worms. But I saw like a figure. It didn't look like somebody was just running. It looked like somebody was just like floating down this trail, just like tall and white. High probability I was just like paranoid. But as I was walking back to the parking lot, I heard footsteps running behind me. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm not crazy. It was a runner. And I turned around and nobody was there. So, there might be a little skinwalker action going on out here. I sat in the car after that, and I Googled this trail, and I was trying to see if there was any paranormal sightings here. Couldn't find anything. Honestly, though, I probably did see a jogger, and I was probably just so in my head that I thought I heard somebody running behind me. But it is a skinwalker. That dude's fast. I'm gonna check my camera battery real quick. Does it show on here what my battery is? We are at, oh shit, we're at like 75%. Uh-oh. Oh, you got me walking through mud now, doggy. There we go. There we go. Trying to straighten my camera up a little bit. Looks a little off. Shit is beaming in my forehead. There we go. That ought to do the trick. Where are you taking me, bud? excuse me. Busy road right here. It's really important if you're ever going to get dogs off leash on a trail, you better know that trail really, really well, because this literally leads right off into the highway right here. What do you think, man? I'm following you, sir. Where are we going? Okay. Headed back. All right. I'm not running this time, dude. I really don't want to run this time, buddy. Good job, bud. It's a beautiful shepherd, man. What do you think, bud? This would be one hell of a paintball place right here. Get down in those little trenches, move right on through. When I was a kid, I used to go to paintball, like war scenarios. It would be like 75 people on each team out in the woods in the middle of Enid. No, not Enid. Like Guthrie, Oklahoma. And I was in a ghillie suit during one of those that I bummed from a friend of mine. And was just crawling through the woods. And like, there's like a road like this. And then there's it's just like this. But there's like tanks coming down the road. And by tanks, it's literally like golf carts with plywood set up. And then somebody on top with like a net over the plywood. And then they're just shooting their paintball guns like out of the turret. But the bad guys are coming down this road, and I'm like just laying on my belly in a ghillie suit. And I hear somebody right behind me. They're like, holy shit, like this is awesome. And they were recording it. They were just videographers. Stay out of there, buddy. Dexter. Penalty. Throwing in a flag. You can't do that. But I was sighted in on a professional paintballer. They were like Team Fox or something. They had foxtails coming out the back of their goggles. And or the back of their mask. And I was just like laying down like a little kid. You got videographers behind me, the tanks coming, the patrol coming. I like stood up and just put like 25 paintballs in this dude's back, and then just went right back down to crawling around. It was so cool. The ghillie suit was nice though, because like the paintballs would bounce right off my ghillie suit, and I just kept cheating because people kept shooting me, and I was like, I didn't get hit. Look, it's fucking awesome. I miss that. Good job, buddy. I'm going to send some voice memos. What we got? Ooh. Oh goodness. I'm gonna have to get back to that one. Tomorrow. Is Athena ready to go home tomorrow? I wanted to take her to the beach, and I wanted to take her to an outdoor dining. Yeah, there's no way. I'm gonna have to do beach in the morning, and then like a coffee shop or some sort of dining probably in the afternoon or the evening. I got a trainer in those environments. Yeah, there's no way I can take her home tomorrow. I don't think so. Oh, so while we're on this, I don't know who's watching these videos, probably just the dog owners. But if you're a potential customer watching this, starting January, I'm going to be starting at 1 board and train per month. Right now I have 3. Like I said, I got 1 going home in like 2 days. And I'll pick up another one on Thursday. But yeah, it's gonna be 1 dog at a time. I'm gonna fill the rest of the gaps with board and trains. No, hey, So I put a penalty right there, like we can't do that. Or a boundary, not penalty. But yeah, it's gonna be 1 board and train at a time. Private sessions. That way I can just focus on 1 dog at a time. But it's also gonna be probably 6-week programs from now on. Because so a dog like Athena, she's great, she's good. I've had her for 4 weeks now, she's going home. But I wish I had her for 6 weeks. Because she's, like right now, she's at a point where she's really doing good with dogs and everything's clicking. If I had her for 2 more weeks, oh my goodness, that'd be good. But something I do is I actually have a pack walk group. So after the dogs are done with training, they can show up twice a month and go on a pack walk so we can continually socialize the dogs in a safe, structured setting. And that allows us to have good, consistent momentum. This dog's taking us on a trail we've already been on, by the way, so I wanted to go on that bridge, but like I said, he's leading. Yeah, it's gonna be about 6 weeks per board and train. 1 board and train at a time, maybe 2 max. No more boarding. I want to really put a big emphasis on hiring, getting some trainers under my belt. What else? Hiring. Oh, this is the path where he was like, we're gonna go that way. So hiring, social media, get my content back up. Hopefully I can do something with this YouTube. Because I don't know anybody else that's doing this right now, any other dog trainers that's doing POV vlogs and actually recording full sessions and full outings. I know Dylan Jones does day-to-day dog training. I really like his work, but he records his stuff in full, very transparent dog trainer. And then, but he doesn't do it in the POV, so this is pretty cool. So if you do like this video, if you're actually watching, please share this with somebody that you think would like this. Like, this might just look like I'm walking a dog, but this has got some really good stuff in it. You lost, boy? Where we going? I got a little stick. It's curiosity, right? And we're going back. When he starts hightailing it, it lets me know he's ready to go back. But I do not think I'm ready for a run right now. Trying to find me a good walking stick. Yeah, he's moving with purpose. Excuse me. So this is his third day. If you're familiar with the rule of 3, it takes dogs like 3 days to adapt to something new. So obviously his whole life has changed. His whole lifestyle as he knows it has changed. So day 3, tomorrow's day 4. Damn, there ain't no way it's been 3 days. Hold on. Did I pick him up yesterday or the day before? Damn, I think this is day 3. That's nuts. But yeah, so tomorrow, the next day, should start seeing a here we go. What do you see, buddy? Should start seeing a change. Come here, buddy. Should start seeing a change in his behavior. Sorry about that. Of course. Go ahead and let him watch. What do you think, bud? What do you think? Just a person. Lead the way. Let's go. Go. Good job, bud. Ideally, I don't want to pull him back like that, but he's standing in the way of that guy, so of course. So if you watch this and you're like, well, hey, well, what happens if I need to control him? Control him. Easy day. But let 99% of this experience be led by your dog. Now, obviously, if he just starts cutting through everything, I'm gonna get him back on path because I'm normal. I don't know, I probably ain't normal, honestly. I don't know anybody that follows their dog besides my mentor and the other apprentices I work with. Also, if you do like this style of content, if you find this entertaining, if you have feedback, please comment your feedback so that I can make the videos better. If you want me to just shut the hell up and watch the dog the whole time, let me know. If you like that I talk and ramble about random stuff, let me know. I want to commit to this YouTube thing. One, so that I can have a portfolio. So when I have a potential client that's like, have you ever trained a fear reactive German Shepherd? I could be like, yeah, watch this entire playlist with hours of footage. And they'll be like, holy shit, this guy is him. Himothy. What time did I start this walk? I feel like I heard my camera stop recording. I'm gonna check real quick. We still live? We still live? Yeah, we're live. So it's good seeing though, right? when he does react at somebody, his intent is not to harm them. He's afraid of them. He froze back there. He didn't know what to do. So I wanted to be his gentle guide. Like, hey dude, just create space. As soon as he got space, he was able to watch that guy and think about what's really going on. I love out here though, a lot of hikers, if dog barks at them, most of the time the hikers are unfazed. They kind of just keep walking. And if he barks at somebody and they have like a full-on meltdown and jump away, well, now he's controlling them. Now he's getting a reaction. And it's gonna make him start thinking about people differently. I want him to bark at somebody, see that that person is not even fazed, and then be like, huh, interesting. And then go back to exploring. Good job, bud. Whew. Handsome boy. This is tough. I don't have my glasses on, so I cannot clearly see if somebody and a dog is approaching. Fucking acorn just fell. I heard that bad boy. Hey. Hey. Stop. It's yucky water, dude. Here we go. Dex. So we're just gonna about face it. Couldn't tell if that dog was on leash or not. So we're gonna tuck into this trail right here and create space. Here, buddy. All right, let's see how we do here. Here, bud. I don't want him to be afraid of the dog. Let's see what he chooses to do here. How you doing? I wanted to get his dog reactivity on camera. All right, lead the way. Good. So I got that bookmarked up. I'll be able to study that later. So with people, he's more standoffish. With dogs, he's more forward. So that's important to keep in mind. Please go left, please go left. Please go left. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dexter. That loops us all the way back around. So, if I take him on a hike tomorrow and we see a dog like that, I'm going to avoid. Because I want him to, the more walks he can have without a reaction at all, the easier it's going to be for him to recover from stress. if I'm bringing him out every day and he's getting triggered every day, those triggers are going to stack. It's going to stress him the hell out. And eventually he's going to get to a point where he just blows up. Could turn into a bite. So I'm going to get the stress down. Stress down, confidence up. Saw a fat ass black snake out here once. I get so paranoid now. It's really peaceful out here. Don't you do it. Stop, look, and listen. Thank you, sir. What was that? This reminds me of that swamp from Star Wars, where Yoda's just riding around on Luke Skywalker's shoulders. Shit was crazy. I'm pretty sure that's where they filmed it. Oh shit. Oh, don't you fucking do it. Alright, well, I might hit 15,000 steps before this damn walk is over. So we're going back now. Which is crazy because the fastest way to the car is that way. Oh, bitch, I just rolled my fucking ankle. I knew that would happen. I fucking knew it. I was over there. I was like, man, I hope I don't roll my ankle. And I just rolled my ankle. That's how it happens every time. It's my second time rolling it today. My camera stopped recording. Nah, we good. Does look a little lopsided though. Oof. Fucking head itches. Oh yeah. Excuse me. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what to talk about. If y'all want to fast forward, scrub-a-dub-dub, scrub that little slide bar until you find something amazing, I guess. Do that now, because this shit is boring. And I don't know what to talk about, so just gonna walk around with my audience on my forehead. Beehive? Please go right. Go right. Go right. Go right. Don't you do it. Oh, you bastard. Don't you do it. All right, buddy. All right. Now we're cooking. Oh, back to the water. Hey. So I'm actually trying to stay at a 45-degree angle from him so that he can see me. See that? Like if I'm directly behind him, he can't see me. All right, chat, we are at 12,396 steps. If you want to hit your step goal, become a dog trainer, or I guess a glorified dog walker. Dirty love. I'm gonna spawn and do a voice memo. Do you think we could get her tomorrow instead of Monday? Hey, that's totally up to you guys. I did want to take her to First Landing, and I was planning on taking her to somewhere to get some food as well, just to train her in that environment. But it's totally up to you. If you guys want her back tomorrow, totally cool. But I have not been able to take her to the beach or a cafe or any sort of outdoor restaurant. If that's cool with you guys, absolutely. We can coordinate getting Athena back home tomorrow. Athena's got some awesome owners. Really down to earth. I'm gonna buy the whole earth. Oh, was it the right group? Yeah. Get off me, fly. I do love that he's not running me back to the car this time. This boy thirsty though. I gotta get him a freaking gallon of water here in a sec. But yeah, that's where we're at now with our outings. Probably going to start making, like I said, a morning and evening routine out of this, but I'll probably keep the outings to like 30 minutes to an hour, just because I'm pretty sure we've been out here for a freaking minute. So I'm gonna have to start nudging her back to the van once we've made it out of ways. I already see some improvements with his people reactivity and his decision making after only 3 days, which is good. Part of behavior though, part of him adjusting to my house, my rules, the new lifestyle, part of that though is his true personality has not been shown yet. So it's very possible that we're getting some false positives in our training, but something I'm just gonna crack at every day and do my absolute best. Hey buddy. All right, dude, well, that wraps that up. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one.